Okay guys, so I've never done like a whole angry, pissed off rant here, but this really did piss me the hell off yesterday. Obviously gone down to the news of Tomb Raider, the rise of the Tomb Raider exclusive to Xbox One. Yeah, bullshit in one word, okay? I'm gonna read you what the guy, Daryl Gallagher, I believe his name is, what he said, and then I'll translate it to business talk for you after that. Crystal Dynamics head of studio Daryl Gallagher did state in a blog post that our friends at Microsoft have always seen huge potential in Tomb Raider and have believed in our vision since our first unveil with them on their stage at E3 2011. We know that they will get behind this game more than any support we have had from them in the past. We believe this will be a step to really forging the Tomb Raider brand as one of the biggest in gaming, with the help, belief, and backing of a major partner like Microsoft. Okay, let me translate this for you into real business talk. Microsoft gave us a fuck ton of cash and said, please make them exclusive. We really need this exclusive. Took the money,
Ran said fuck you to the fans. That is basically what has happened. And yeah, I have heard these people say that thing on other YouTube channels. I could tell, and I think everyone could tell, who read this. And what I have to say, that Krista should be freaking ashamed of what they are doing. You know, they really fuck you to the first. I am on a PS. I'm a PS guys. Okay, I own a PS4. And also a PS. I like PS. I never liked. Then when I saw I thought, yeah, this took 10% out. And tell myself, well, to buy the HG. So I gave them some. Then I did, so I was sort of keep up when it came out, and I looked a bit more interested in PS3, and I would recommend it on another 9 out of 10. I love the game, recommend anyone. And then the PS4 version, and I just, you know what, I haven't got many games for my PS4. Tomb Raider was one of the best games of last year in my opinion. And it's remastered, better frame rate, all that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and buy it. I'll give you more of my money. Here you go. Your game is worth it. And now, how do they repay me? I gave them, how much? About 100 quid of my money. No, about £95. £95 I gave them. And this is how they repay someone like me, someone like not just me, others who have, supported them, and even more people have supported them over the years. This is how they repay us, by saying, fuck you, you want this game, get an Xbox One. But you know what? Me and a lot of others, we're not dumb. We know, guys, that, we're being fucked over by them. And if they're going to say fuck you to us, we'll say fuck you right back at them. Because, listen, I am not buying an Xbox One. I've not got the money to buy two consoles. And I prefer PlayStation. I have always preferred PlayStation. I'm not a fanboy. I think I've stood up for Microsoft's console in the past when fanboys of PlayStation have been hating on it. I have stood up for their console, but now I really fucking hate Microsoft myself. I'm not going to hate on them, well, the Xbox One, but I really am fancying myself standing up for Microsoft now after, the dick move they have made. Because this doesn't make people want to buy an Xbox One. This is in the words of Boogie, and I 100% agree, and that is why I am repeating his words. This doesn't make people want to buy an Xbox One. This just makes people hate Microsoft and Xbox, because we are getting fucked over by them because they're denying us the chance to play this game. That is what it is about. And to all the Xbox fanboys I've seen recently, complaining, saying, "Oh, but this is exclusive. You PlayStation get you exclusive. You got Last of Us exclusive." Listen, there is a difference between something like The Last of Us, Uncharted, Infamous. There's a reason we get them exclusive. The reason we get them exclusive is because they are owned. The studios are owned by Sony. The only people who have supported them in the past are PlayStation owners. That is all they get supported. It's only ever been on PlayStation. If Microsoft really, really want people to buy their console, because right now the PS4 is selling Xbox 3 to 1, I might have a link to the article of that in the description. Microsoft are trying to bring over franchises like Tomb Raider so they can get it on Xbox exclusively. But people aren't going to think that way because they know they're being fucked over. If Microsoft really want people to come over to the Xbox One, what they need to do, they need to invest in first-party studios to make brand new IPs that really appeal to people, like Halo did back when it first came out. The new IP, Halo was only on Xbox, it had only ever been on Xbox. People appeal to it. There's nothing wrong with that. Same as
Uncharted and The Last of Us. They're brand new IPs, only ever been on PlayStation. If you want to play them, you have to be on PlayStation. That is what it's about. Okay, you can't. What Microsoft have done and what Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics have done is just fucking wrong. And I don't care what anyone says. No matter what, it's a business. As you know, as Sony said last year, Jack Tretton said it's a business in it to make money, but at the same time we want to make our fans happy. That is what it's about. You have to make your fans happy. You have to consider the fans first before the money as well. Because believe me, guys, I can see Tomb Raider going back downhill again. Tomb Raider's not going to do very well. I can't. Will Rise of the Tomb Raider get a sequel? Possibly not. You know, and I'm gonna have to say I didn't actually particularly like the new Sony CEO when I first saw him at E3, but I have to say I'm growing to him after what he said. This is a comment from a Sony CEO, the new one, Kaz Hirai, who replaced Jack Tretton. This is what he said about Square Enix. Rise of the Tomb Raider is now exclusive to Xbox One. Square Enix clearly wants the game to be Uncharted, as in not entering the charts. You know, that is a jab there from the Sony CEO, but you know what, guys, that is what it's about as well. You know, Microsoft and Xbox need an Uncharted. They need something like Uncharted, and I never particularly liked Tomb Raider, as I said, until I just got into it, and now it's being fucked away from me. But you know, I never liked Tomb Raider, and I only decided to get the new one because it had some elements from Uncharted, and even though I love the new Tomb Raider, and I gave it a 9 out of 10 as I said, I still prefer Uncharted. And I love Naughty Dog. I think Naughty Dog is the best studio of all time, in my opinion. And I still don't think, though, guys, that Tomb Raider will beat Uncharted. I don't think it will. As good as the new Tomb Raider looks, it looks good, and I really wish I could play it. I was looking forward to Uncharted more. You know, it's my second, possibly third most anticipated game, and that was after E3. You know, the only two games that were above it were, in first place is definitely The Phantom Pain. I'm hyped for that game. And secondly, it's kind of a shaky between third and second, is Dragon Age and Uncharted. After E3, those were my top 3 games. Dragon Age, Uncharted, and Phantom Pain. Not Tomb Raider, but it was coming in around 5th, 6th, 7th sort of thing. And I was looking forward to playing it. But I can't now, and I'm not buying an Xbox One, so to those people who say that, buy an Xbox One. No, I'm not doing that. And guys, I don't think you should too, and I have seen some Xbox owners who have said, no, this is wrong, you know, I don't buy this game because, you know, they've said fuck you to the fans. You know, which they have. I've given them my money, and recently I've given them a lot of money last year, well, and this year. I've given them my money, I helped them get the game big. You know, obviously I didn't do it by myself, but I obviously, after buying the game, reviewing it, giving it a 9, I did definitely give them some support. And now they do this to people. It's not right, and PC and PlayStation owners should be disgusted. And if anyone at all, unless you're going to buy an Xbox One in the first place, if anyone buys an Xbox One because of this, then you're really, I have to say, you're a disgrace of a consumer. If you're just doing it, you're going to pay £500, £400 to buy a console to get a game where someone fucked you over because they decided to get Microsoft's money instead of supporting their fans and giving you the game. That, in my opinion, just doing that is wrong. And bottom line is, guys, it's outright disgusting. And even to Sony with Destiny going exclusive content and Watch Dogs, I think that's wrong. But this is in whole new levels to completely deny someone a game because they took the money of a company. That to me is just outright wrong. And yeah, hopefully maybe one day we'll see a Rise of the Tomb Raider. If it's timed exclusive, great, but I can't see this being timed, and even if it is timed, it's still fucked up. So yeah, so anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please share this video with your friends or whatever, and please share it. Shove this and all the other videos on YouTube in Crystal Dynamics space. Message to Naughty Dog, guys, you're great. Uncharted 4 is going to fuck up Rise of the Tomb Raider anyway. I think I've always known that. But still, give it all you've got. Just to Crystal Dynamics after this, because I don't know if I'll even give them my money if this game is even a timed exclusive after this. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.